Standing here with the 205 Live champion, Cedric Alexander. How are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. I love this belt.
Oh, thank you.
The purple belt, I think it's a great look.
Yes.
And it's a great look on you.
Oh, see? He's putting me over. I love it.
Always. So how has it been holding the title, and how are things going with 205 Live and everything?
It's been amazing so far. It's really been a dream come true to be Cruiserweight champion, because now I can say I've held the same championship as Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, Juventud Guerrero and Billy Kidman, some of the guys I really grew up watching and loving as a child. And 205 Live is great. You know, we're improving slowly but surely, day by day. Just becoming a better show every day.
And I love the in-ring action of 205 Live. What frustrates me personally is that it's filmed after SmackDown.
Yeah, that's
so
tough.
I feel like there could be more fans involved. Like, I loved the Cruiserweight Classic back in 2016.
Of course.
And I love that tournament. I love the setting of Full Sail. Do you wish it was sort of like that, or do you like being in the big arenas post-SmackDown?
Of course you love being in the big arenas, but sometimes you can't beat the intimacy of a smaller crowd that really is invested from the start of the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough to be filming after SmackDown because they've already seen AJ, they've already seen Shinsuke and Randy, so they're kind of like, oh, the Cruiserweights are coming out. All right, cool. Yeah. So it's always good that, but we give them a show. You know what I mean?
You certainly give them a shot.
Try to. For like the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, we've had quality star maker main events. Whether it's me and Buddy or Hideo and Mustafa, we're all killing it. Yeah. So it's only a matter of time before that crowd turns it around and we're on top.
And what are your hopes for the division?
My hopes for the division is that we'll be number one. I want to see this Cruiserweight Championship on the same level as the Intercontinental Championship or the WWE Championship. I think it carries just as much its prestige, if not more. Some of the guys who were Cruiserweight champion went out to be World Heavyweight champion, like Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. You know what I mean? Some of the legends of professional wrestling, like Justin the Liger, would be considered a Cruiserweight, but he's a legend in the industry of professional wrestling. So I think this belt carries just as much as his title, carries just as much prestige as any other championship.
And what have your experiences been like in WWE so far? You've been around for, a couple of years
About
now?
2 years now,
About
yeah.
2 years now?
2 years.
So what did you expect coming in, and how different was it when you arrived to what you expected?
Woo, man. I was expecting to be very, very nervous, very uptight, and not wanting to do anything. Just sit in my chair and not speak to people. Yeah. I was expecting to be that kind of guy.
Okay.
But coming into it, it's very open and friendly, and everyone wants to have a good time and enjoy what they do. You sign up for this job to travel around the world, doing what you love, and win championships in the meantime. But it's something that for me was a big shock. I was very happy to see that it's really a family here. It's not just a corporation, just, hey, you have your job, go do your job. It's people that actually that care about you and want you to succeed, and it's a very family-oriented vibe I get.
Yeah, that's nice. Now you're taking on Drew Gulak.
Yes.
On the kickoff show of SummerSlam.
Yes, sir.
Title on the line. What can fans expect from this match? And are you nervous about it being SummerSlam?
No, not really.
No?
Of course, you got those pre-match butterflies that are always kind of there, but for me, SummerSlam is particularly special because it's a couple days after my birthday. So for me, SummerSlam. Thank you. For me, SummerSlam has always been like a personal WrestleMania. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, this is my time to shine. This is my time to show everyone. This is my show. Yeah. That's how I've always kind of looked at it. And with me and Drew, you're gonna expect two guys that hit each other very hard. I'm one of the bigger cruiserweights on the division, so I by default hit kind of hard. And Drew's probably the toughest man I've ever been in the ring with, to be perfectly honest with you.
Really?
He really is. And somebody's walking out with a bloody nose, probably. Can I say that?
So you say you're one of the heaviest cruiserweights.
Yes.
What are you weighing right now?
Right now, I'm barely making. I'm like 204, 203.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
very close.
I'm right at the edge there.
Yeah.
Like 200 is when I'm like been cool, haven't been eating a whole lot today. Yeah. This morning I had a pretty big breakfast, so sitting around about 204, 203.
Very close.
Yeah.
I'm about 605, so I don't know if I don't know if there could be a division for that.
There could be.
Super heavyweight.
Super 205 Live.
Yeah.
Or Super 605 Live.
Yeah,
There we go.
something like that. And I wanted to talk to you about the indie circuit. Obviously, you've
Yes.
done a lot of matches on the indie circuit. Massive boom period at the moment. You got ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling selling out Madison Square Garden. You got the Progress show over in London doing Wembley.
Yep,
You got
yep.
All In September. All these amazing events. How do you see it as? Do you see it as kind of good competition for WWE? Do you think it's a threat to them at all?
I see it as good competition. If anyone in the company feels threatened, I kind of see that as a good thing. It makes you want to work harder. It makes you want to be a better performer. The issue when it comes to, the whole business being confined to just one company is that you get complacent and everyone just kind of goes with the flow. When there's different competition doing different things, you have to change your game. Like you have to be unpredictable. You have to put some variables in there. And to me, good competition is always where it needs to be. If we're threatened by New Japan and ROH, then good. Then we're going to be a better company when it comes on the other end of it.
Yeah.
That's always look at.
Where would WWE be without WCW, eh?
Right. That's a better example. I should have said that.
No, but that's,
One.
I'm
Good one.
just hammering home your point.
Good point.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Finally, you say SummerSlam is a great time for you because it's
Yes.
around your birthday. You're obviously a fan growing up of the
course.
business, I imagine. What are your favourite SummerSlam memories?
Ooh, my favorite SummerSlam memories.
Particular match that stands out for you?
I was a big fan of I believe it was a no disqualification match, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. That
2002.
That was one of my favorites. And I'm pretty sure on the same card as Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle was probably the best SummerSlam opening match I've ever seen.
And then up top, you got Brock and Rock.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about this event today.
So let's go ahead and say that SummerSlam 2002 is the best SummerSlam
Go
ever,
check it out on the
probably.
network. It was a great card.
It's amazing.
So for you, it must be really special to watch as a kid and now be part of it.
Of course. Every day I have to sit back and go, wow, this is my life now. It's kind of amazing to realize that something you've watched as a kid for so long, now you're actually a part of it.
Do you get a chance to sit back and kind of go, okay, this is pretty cool? Like, I'm not saying you've reached the pinnacle of where you're going to go. I'm sure there's other things you want to achieve.
Of course.
But because you're busy, you're on the road all the time, you're doing live events as well as the TV shows, do you actually get a chance to sit back and go, man, this is an awesome ride?
Honestly, a lot of times it just hits me out of nowhere. I'll be sitting in the locker room, going through my gear, and I'll just sit back and look up and realize there's Sheamus, there's Cesaro, there's Big Show, there's Jeff Hardy, there's Matt Hardy. These are all guys that I've aspired to be my entire life, and I'm in the same locker room with them performing. So for me, it hits out of nowhere like, bam, you're on top now. Like, man, it's just so cool, and I want to be able to do more and reach the pinnacle if that's even possible.
And talking of those older kind of legends, those locker room veterans, if you like, who has given you some sage advice during your time in WWE?
Ooh, Goldust.
Goldust. He's a
definitely
wise
been a big
man,
one.
isn't he?
He's a very wise man. Matt Hardy's another one. Matt Hardy was with me during my last legs in the independent scene before he went over and went to Impact, I think.
Okay.
So me and Matt are really cool, and Goldust is, ever since I walked into the Raw locker room, just took me right under his wing. No questions asked. He's been so cool, and man. Let's see, the New Day's another group of guys who I really look up to and look for advice, and the Usos are another set of guys, and I try to pick every brand I can, but those are the big ones for me.
And I guess if New Day and Goldust as well, if guys like those are giving you advice who have gone through the struggles, all the struggles there are, been given characters that you're not sure how to work, but they've made it work and done incredible things. That's, you want to take that advice, I guess.
Anything they got to say, I'll take it. I don't care what it is. It can be about anything.
Awesome. Right, Cedric, great to meet you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great night on Sunday.
Thank you.